FaceApp may have become viral for its filter that ages photographs of the users' faces, but security concerns are being raised now. The U.S. Senator Chuck Schumer, in fact, wrote a letter to the FBI and the Federal Trade Commission asking for a probe into the photo application's usage. The concerns here being, and Schumer highlighted those in that letter, that the Russian app requires full and irrevocable access to the personal photos and data of users. He said that this could pose security and privacy concerns for millions of U.S. citizens. Schumer also said that there is no clarity on how the data is retained by the app and how the data can be deleted by the users. The Democratic National Committee has asked the 2020 presidential candidates to make sure that their staff does not use the application. Schumer's letter says that since the app has been created in Russia, it raises concerns and questions over the access of American data to third parties, which includes foreign governments. However, there is no evidence that the FaceApp gives the data to Russia. FaceApp has denied transferring data to Russia. The company said that most of the images are deleted within 48 hours of uploading. It has also claimed that it can access any data if the person does not log in. The FaceApp was developed by Wireless Lab in St. Petersburg, and it was launched in 2017. It came under a controversy last year due to its ethnicity filters, which many condemned as being racist. In the past week, it has gained popularity due to its because of its age filter. More than 100,000 million people have downloaded the application from Google Play. It also ranked at the top in the iOS store in more than 100 countries. In the age of consent, a forced marriage seems to be a devil's proposition. And to avert the rising number of such cases, the UK has come up with a unique initiative. Forced marriage is just another name for abuse. In an operation to be conducted soon at the Heathrow Airport, the British officials will seek to raise awareness on forced marriages and try to prevent them. In Britain, young women are often subjected to violence and coercion. While some resist, others often go through these tortures silently on a regular basis. And to rescue such people from their plight, flights from places authorizing honor abuse will be scanned. As a safeguarding measure, the officials will try and slow down passengers and be at the disposal of those willing to share their harrowing experiences. Remember, Britain has long outlawed forced marriage in 2014 with a maximum jail term of 7 years for the offenders. However, figures from a unit of the Interior Ministry showing that about 1,764 cases have been reported last year, a 47% increase from the year before. However, this is not even half of what is being reported. Most cases involve Britons being married against their will overseas, mainly in Bangladesh, India and Pakistan. Forced marriage acts as a saving grace. But how does one identify if a marriage is forced? The UK government says a marriage in which one or both the spouses do not consent to be together can be deemed as forced. This puts children and vulnerable people in a dangerous spot as they become frequently prone to physical, sexual and emotional abuse.
So CPS have given some figures a while ago that they estimate there's between 8,000 and 10,000 forced marriages happening per year, or incidents of forced marriage that somebody's got concerns about per year in the UK. That's about 30 a day. But the figures that we deal with, the absolute tip of the iceberg of that. So we know they're happening, and we want to encourage people to come forward and tell them there's lots and lots of things we can do to prevent that from happening.
However, not only women but men and members of the LGBT community also become frequent targets of forced marriages. They often succumb to the pressure of their conservative families. German police conducted raids targeting several homes belonging to suspected Islamists. Officers have said that they have seized several items from an apartment that could be a central point of the investigation. The spokesman said that Cologne police had indications that the suspects may have been planning an attack in Germany. Germany has been on high alert following several jihadist attacks in recent years. The most deadly one was in December 2016 when a man drove a lorry into a crowded Christmas market in Berlin, killing 12 people.
In Köln und Düren haben wir heute Morgen mehrere Wohnungen von Gefährdern aus dem islamistischen Umfeld durchsucht. Hintergrund sind Erkenntnisse, die uns vorliegen, Anhaltspunkte mit Blick auf eine Terrorgefahr. Wir haben Erkenntnisse, wonach wir davon ausgehen müssen, dass diese Männer möglicherweise einen Anschlag in Deutschland geplant haben.